Real true, ayy, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Yo, what's up everyone, this is V-CiPz and you're watching my review of London Grammar's album, Truth is a Beautiful Thing. Now, with this review, I was actually sponsored for this video through Matthew Hammond. A friend of the channel, loyal 100%er in the building of the 100% clique, wanted me to review this album, and so he contributed to the channel, and that's what I'm doing. And if anyone wants me to create any videos, reviews, or live streams, just contribute to the channel or become a certain tier on the Patreon, link in the description, and you'll be able to do so. But make sure you smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe as we now begin my review of London Grammar's album, Truth is a Beautiful Thing, Deluxe Edition. This album honestly starts off pretty strong with the song Rooting For You, and I actually listened to the album a little more than 5 or 6 times over the last few weeks. I've just been listening to it, digesting the album, every song, and the song Rooting For You is really, really good. What I've noticed about all the songs in the album is that they're very minimalist, but they have this sort of trip-hop aesthetic that makes these songs pop in a real glossy feel. And Rooting For You is really amazing with how the writing is. I like the writing and the cadence of the singer. The main singer, she has a very smooth voice and she's able to stretch it to different vocal chords, which is cool. Rooting For You, I would probably rate that song a solid 9 out of 10. Definitely one of the best songs on the album in my personal opinion. Next up is Big Picture. Big Picture was one of the singles to the album actually when it first was on its run, because this album did release in 2017. It's not a new album, and for me personally, I actually didn't like Big Picture at first, and some of the tracks on this album I actually really didn't like at first, mostly because towards the end of some of the songs there's about a minute and a half of just empty space and instrumental only. But Big Pictures at least grew on me. You know what I mean? Like some songs, like I don't like when it drags for like a minute and a half nonstop. I'm not a fan of that. But with Big Picture, I was gonna originally give it like a 6 out of 10. But after listening to it more and more, the song really grew on me. Like, it's good. I gotta give it 8 out of 10. Next up is track number 3, Wild Eyed. And Wild Eyed, it's a good song, but it doesn't stand out like Rooting For You does. And Wild Eyed, I'd give it a 7 out of 10 like I just said, but Wild Eyed is just there. It's just there, in my opinion. The next track though, which is another 9 out of 10 to me. Oh Woman, Oh Man. That chorus. That rhythm is so smooth. Come on. That rhythm is so smooth. Now the next track, another 9 out of 10, is Hell to the Liars, and very good song. I love the way they utilize the synths, and just the whole entire album as a whole has been very glossy, as I mentioned a second ago. It's a very bright, while simultaneously really dim album. The way it's able to contrast with these vibes is very unique, and this song as well, Hell to the Liars, is another one of those kinds of songs where it really just wants to try and tell the listener, hell to the liars, hell to those that try and disrespect you, hell to those that try and lie right to your face. And I can relate to that sentimentally. Now, from this point forward, guys, I'm gonna have to be pretty honest here. There isn't any other songs over a 9 out of 10. There isn't. There is 2 songs that I put as 8 out of 10s. There's 2. But you're just gonna have to wait to find out. So the next track after Hell to the Liars is Everyone Else. And Everyone Else is cool. It was a good song. The melody was nice, but it definitely could have been a better song overall. It could have been better. Next track, we have Non-Believer, and I'm sorry London Grammar, I'm sorry, but for this song specifically, as well as another song later on in this review, makes me a non-believer. And if you couldn't guess, I gave Non-Believer a 6 out of 10. Next track, Bones of Ribbon. Bones of Ribbon. Alright, now, initially I wasn't a huge fan of this song at all. But this song grew on me in a way where it was pretty unique. I liked the way the song was constructed. The song was constructed real nicely in a way where all the percussion, all the synth sounds, all of the glossy trip-hop vibes were able to come together real smooth with London Grammar's vocalism, and the way that their cadences along production worked real smoothly for all the songs and this song as well. Bones of Ribbon I give a 7 out of 10. Next track, Who Am I? And this is one of my favorite cuts as well. I like the song not as much as Rooting for You and not as much as Oh Woman, Oh Man, but I like this as much as Big Picture. I give Who I Am a solid 8 out of 10 because I can relate to the vibe of the song. Who am I? Who am I? I could be a lot of people. You could be a lot of people. And that's what the song is all about. Just find out and understand who you are. Who you are. Who am I? Now, the next track is Leave the War with Me. And I gotta be honest, it's not a bad song. It's not. It's good. If the song's on, I'll listen to it. You know what I mean? But, like, I ain't going, oh, I'm gonna listen to London Grammar's album, Truth is a Beautiful Thing, and I'm gonna scroll all the way to Leave the War with Me and watch that. How about... No! You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be checking out this album all the time, and whenever I do check it out, the first tracks I'm picking is like Rooting for You, Oh Woman, Oh Man, Hell to the Liars, Leave the War with Me. No. Truth is a Beautiful Thing, also 7 out of 10. What a Day. Okay, now, all the songs so far, we never hit below a 6 out of 10. The only 6 out of 10 so far has been Non-Believer. And What a Day, more like What a Song. I feel like they really phoned it in on this one. They really didn't... It doesn't even fit most of the vibe of the rest of the album to me. And even just the way the song sounds, I'm not a fan. I have to give What a Day a 5 out of 10. Then there's Different Breeds. Different Breeds... It may be called Different Breeds, but the song doesn't sound as varied as the title may perceive, but it is a good song nonetheless by London Grammar. I highly recommend you guys check that out. It's a good song. And then the last song that we have for this review is Control. And Control, it goes into the concepts of how society and people maintain control, utilize and think about control, and how London Grammar as a group sees control, sees the Brexit issue that I mentioned before, and many other things through their own perspective while not objectifying the ideas of class. And I like it a lot. I like Control as well. That was one of my favorite songs, actually, along with Rooting for You, Big Picture, Who Am I, Oh Woman, Oh Man, Hell to the Liars. Those 6 songs are probably my favorite songs. I will listen to those songs probably all the time now, and it really means a lot. Thank you so much to Matthew Hammond for wanting me to review this album and sponsoring for this review. I really appreciate it, and you actually put me on to a really unique band with a special glossy style of trip-hop vibes, and I really enjoyed it. And for those who didn't know, a lot of the production was actually held by John Hopkins and also done by many of the same producers who worked with Adele. So when you listen to this album, you may hear some similarities in regards to production and sound quality to Adele, possibly. And so that has been my review of Truth is a Beautiful Thing. And if you enjoyed this review, make sure you please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. And if you want to get added benefits of any content, and if you want your own sponsored streams and or sponsored videos, check out some of the higher tiers of the Patreon pledge down below for the 100% click. Check that out. Or you could just join for $1 a month to join into the exclusive 100% click Discord. Thank you all so much for watching this review, and hope you all have a good one, everyone. Peace.
V-CiPz on the beat. Drop it off, drop it off. I drip, drop, and I drop it off. Drop, drip, drop. I drop it off, drip, drop it off. Drip, drop, drip.